Rejection stings like a cold wind cutting through your resolve. Maybe she didn't text back or she told you she's not interested. It feels personal, like a judgment on your worth. I've been there. A few years ago, I poured my heart into asking out a woman I thought was perfect. I spent weeks planning the moment, crafting the right words. Her response, a polite but firm no. It crushed me. I replayed the moment for weeks, questioning my value, my looks, my entire existence. The pain was raw, like a wound that wouldn't heal. Then I discovered Stoicism, and it changed everything. Rejection isn't a verdict on you, it's an opportunity to grow stronger. Today, we're diving deep into how to handle rejection like a Stoic, turning pain into power and emerging more confident than ever. Picture a man standing firm against a stormy sky, unshaken by the chaos around him. This isn't just about dating, it's about mastering your emotions and living with resilience. Welcome to Stoic Wisdom. Let's get started. Epictetus said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength." Rejection is one of those outside events. Her choice to say no isn't a reflection of your worth, it's her perspective, shaped by her own experiences and desires. Your power lies in how you respond. Stoics don't crumble under rejection. They use it to sharpen their character. When she says no, your instinct might be to fight it, argue, plead, or try to change her mind. I made that mistake once, texting a woman repeatedly after she rejected me. It made me look desperate and pushed her further away. Stoics accept what they can't control. Rejection is like a storm, it happens, and it's not personal. My friend Tom asked out a woman and she declined. Instead of spiraling, he told himself, "This is her choice, not my failure." That mindset freed him from self-doubt, like a bird breaking free from a cage. Seneca said, "We suffer more in imagination than in reality." Your mind can turn rejection into a monster, but it's just a moment. When rejection hits, pause, take a deep breath and say, "I accept this as it is." Write down the facts of the rejection. What happened, not what you think it means. This keeps you grounded, like a captain navigating through fog. Try this for the next rejection you face and journal how it shifts your perspective. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." Rejection is an obstacle, but it's also a teacher. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this? Maybe you were too pushy, or maybe you didn't show your authentic self. My friend Mike got rejected because he came on too strong, trying to impress with grand gestures. Instead of giving up, he reflected and realized he needed to be more genuine. He practiced listening more on his next date, and it went better. Rejection isn't failure, it's feedback. Seneca faced exile and political setbacks, yet he used those moments to write his greatest works. He didn't let rejection define him, he let it refine him. After a rejection, journal one lesson you learned, like "I need to be more patient," and one action you'll take, like "I'll ask more questions next time." This turns pain into progress, like forging steel in fire. To deepen this practice, spend 10 minutes weekly reflecting on past rejections and how they've shaped you. Over time, you'll see patterns that guide your growth, like a map leading to wisdom. Self-respect is non-negotiable. A Stoic doesn't let rejection erode their dignity. Begging or lashing out only weakens you. Imagine you ask her out, she says no, and you start pleading or getting angry. It pushes her away and makes you feel worse. Instead, nod, smile, and say, "Thanks for being honest. I did this once, and though it felt tough, the woman later told me she respected my maturity." Dignity is power. Seneca said, "No man is more unhappy than he who never faces adversity." Rejection is adversity, face it with grace. When rejection stings, walk away calmly and focus on something you control, like your work or a hobby. After a rejection, I went for a run and felt my confidence return, like a warrior regaining his footing. Write down one action you'll take to protect your dignity next time, like staying calm or redirecting your energy to a project. For a month, practice this in small moments, like staying composed when a friend disagrees with you. It builds a habit of dignity that shines in bigger moments, like a lighthouse standing firm against crashing waves. Rejection can make you feel lost, but Stoics return to their purpose. What's your mission in life? Maybe it's building a career, getting fit, or helping others. After a rejection, I used to sulk for days, letting it consume me. Then I started pouring my energy into my writing and fitness. It reminded me my worth isn't tied to one person's opinion. Marcus Aurelius faced betrayal and criticism as emperor, yet stayed focused on his duty to lead with virtue. My friend David was rejected by a woman he liked, so he threw himself into his passion for music. He started playing gigs, and that's where he met his current partner, drawn to his dedication. Write down 3 goals that excite you, maybe learning a new skill, volunteering, or improving your health, and one step you'll take toward each this week, like signing up for a class or scheduling a workout. Purpose is your anchor, keeping you steady no matter the storm. To deepen this, spend 15 minutes weekly planning how you'll pursue your purpose, and reflect on how it makes you feel grounded, like a tree rooted in deep soil. Rejection is inevitable, but Stoics build resilience to handle it better each time. Think of it like training a muscle. The more you face adversity, the stronger you get. Epictetus said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." Start small. Practice handling minor rejections, like asking for a discount at a store or pitching an idea at work. Each no makes you tougher. I used to fear rejection, but after facing it repeatedly with a Stoic mindset, I realized it's just a moment, not a definition of me. Once a week, put yourself in a situation where rejection is possible, like asking for feedback or approaching someone new. Journal how you handled it and what you learned. Over time, rejection loses its sting, like a callus built from hard work. To strengthen this, try premeditatio malorum. Visualize rejection before it happens and plan your calm response. Before asking someone out, imagine her saying no and decide to respond with, "Thanks for your honesty." This preparation reduces fear, like a soldier readying for battle. Rejection can turn you into your own worst critic, but Stoics practice self-compassion. Seneca said, "You must be not only present with yourself, but content with yourself." Don't beat yourself up after a rejection. Acknowledge the pain, but remind yourself you're human and growing. I used to spiral into self-doubt, thinking I wasn't enough. Now I tell myself, I tried and that's enough. After a rejection, write a letter to yourself as if comforting a friend. Highlight your strengths, like your courage to try and one thing you're learning. This builds resilience, like a tree bending but not breaking in the wind. For 2 weeks, practice this after any setback and notice how it shifts your mindset, making you kinder to yourself, like a mentor guiding a student. Rejection closes one door but opens others. Stoics stay open to life's possibilities. After my rejection, I was tempted to shut down and avoid dating. But I stayed open, focused on living well, and met someone amazing later. Epictetus, a former slave, faced countless rejections but used them to build a philosophy that inspired millions. After a rejection, list 3 new opportunities, maybe a new hobby, a new connection, or a chance to grow. Staying open keeps you hopeful, like a traveler trusting the path ahead. To deepen this, reflect monthly on how past rejections led to unexpected growth, like a new skill or friendship. This builds faith in life's unfolding, like a river carving its course. One final Stoic tool is gratitude for the rejection itself. It sounds counterintuitive, but rejection redirects you toward better paths. Seneca said, "Every new beginning comes from some other beginning's end." I was rejected by someone I thought was perfect, but it led me to focus on my growth, which attracted a better match later. After your next rejection, write down 3 things it freed you to pursue, like time for your passions or meeting new people. This shifts rejection from loss to opportunity, like sunlight breaking through clouds. As we see a man standing tall on a cliff, the ocean stretching endlessly before him, know this: rejection doesn't define you, it refines you. Stop fearing it and start using it to grow stronger. Pick one practice from this video: accepting reality, learning from feedback, protecting dignity, pursuing purpose, building resilience, practicing self-compassion, staying open, or finding gratitude, and apply it the next time rejection comes. Imagine yourself a year from now, unshaken by rejection, radiating confidence like a warrior forged in adversity. Subscribe to Stoic Wisdom for more tools to master your emotions and live with strength. Drop a comment. How do you handle rejection, or what's one lesson it taught you? Like this video, share it with someone who needs it, and let's build a stronger you together.